Period. So somebody's not being ugly. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Thank you all for being here. We'll pin it to the top there. There we go. Thank you. Justice for Mica. your knee pads on backwards. They look like it. Oh Lord, let me walk over here, y'all. Justice for Mica! Yeah. Princess! Good morning, good morning. Whoa! Oh boy, it's probably one of those days. I'm already messing up over here. Okay, where am I? Okay. I'm still trying to get it together, of course, y'all. So just bear with me. I think I'm gonna go get a couple of things here so that I have them here. Gotta cover up this thing. Be right back. Good morning. Sorry, I had to go get my safety cone so I don't trip over this. It's not just me, it's everybody. Some kind of a thing sticking out here. Doo, doo, doo. I made some new posters. You got some new ones yet? I'm gonna turn it this way. Hi, Alone. Hey, Tennessee Blacksmith. Hey, thank y'all for being here and for saying something. Here's Micah's beautiful face and her quote. If I end up with a bullet in my head, it was JP, and he's going to kill me and stage it as a you know what there. So, hey, Sarge. Like I knew everything. She knew too much. That's why she's not here. Allegedly. Haha. Oh, Lord. I didn't bring my megaphone. I hear the music, but I'll turn it over there. Show the cars coming in a minute, but hope everybody's doing good today. It's lovely Sunday morning. I'm glad it's kind of overcast, not too much sun out here today. So it's not so hot, thank goodness. JP is already here, the coward. He's arrived in his, his shuttled van there. You might be in a cult if you have to sneak in the back door of your so-called church, misery church. Here comes Cuckoo Bird, I think. Yep. Weirdo. She swerved at us. She's cut me off at the stop sign up there. I guess she wanted me to run into her. I don't know. Mm. Hmm. Trying to look for look on these things. I, I don't know. They have so many vehicles. He's the one blowing kisses at us last Sunday. I called him a fat bastard. I don't care. He was waving. Oh, yeah, that's you. Oh, sorry. I hope you got the filters on. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see here. He likes coming in the front. He likes his 15 seconds of fame, I guess. Anyway, it's about right. 15 seconds. It's about right. So I'm confused. That's not. I'm so confused as to why. I gotta figure something out on this. Anyway. You went too fast. She almost ran into that car. She was going so fast. Look at her. Hey, Gina. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna have to scoot down here. That's a little too dangerous for me to be right there that close to that cone and stuff. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. The interaction probably helps. I would think. I don't know. I really don't know much. Just be sure to subscribe because I'll be here every Sunday, 9:30, bringing you quality protest content. So let's see. I just have to. All right. So we'll sit like this for a second. Oopsie. Wait a minute. Let's watch. Let's watch. Uh, I'm trying. Jeez Louise. I want to order some coffee. It'll probably be cold by the time it got here. Oh, I can't figure this out. Oh well. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone's doing good anyway. I really should have my posters out here so we have. Let me see my hold on, let me get it. Okay, y'all, I had to go get another sign and hold on a second. Oh Lord. I missed a whole bunch of comments. Hold on. I don't know what was I thought I'm sorry I missed a lot of comments. That was from her driving. Huh? What? I'm a little out of it today. I didn't sleep good last night. I'll tell you about my hold on a second here. I just got a reminder poster for JP. JP, the loser's going to prison. Just a friendly reminder for them. Anywho, I had too much. I didn't sleep. I can't even talk. Uh, had too much excitement last night. About 11 o'clock, my smoke detector, it was carbon monoxide detector, started going off again. And they told me that if it did, to call them back. So it did. And there was nothing going on, but I had to stay outside while they did their thing in there for a minute. I just told them not to go in my room because my dog was in there. She freaks out. But anywho, they took it down. But I had 4 firemen in my living room. It was quite exciting. Excitement for me. You know, I'm an old lady, so that was pretty darn exciting. Mm. Well, she usually drives that blue Volvo thing. Yeah. They don't the church doesn't start till like 10:30, so that one firefighter plus, of course, they were nice looking. Of course, I looked terrible. No makeup, my lounge wear on, of course. He was asking me all kinds of questions, talking and talking. He was so good looking. Oh my gosh, it was hard to I didn't wanna look at him, but I wanted to look at him, so it was kinda I can't handle all that excitement. My life's so boring. Yeah. He asked me if I wanted to replace it, and I was like, "Nah." I mean, I have other ones, but I probably should have got him to, but I was like, "Oh, Lord, let me just get them out." And I just replaced it in October, though, but it's way up there. Well, it's on the ceiling, and it's too high. And then they didn't even have a ladder. Thank goodness the tall one could stand on the very top of the step stool I had. I was like, "Man, what good is that if they don't even have a ladder?" Because that's what happened before the last time. Because I had to call 'em back in October too, but because they said if it did it again, and I just had it installed, that it'd need to be taken down or whatever. Exactly. Sounds like a romance novel. Yeah, he was very nice, very friendly. I don't know. I'm sure he's just a friendly person like that to everyone. Because I mean, I look awful, so but yeah, that's when we're at work, and that's when I proceeded to when they were leaving, proceeded to tell him that, a protester out here. I guess that's my way of flirting and blurted out my channel name, just that's my way of flirting, I guess. Just blurting out nonsense and talking about stuff like that. Justice for Micah! I put my security camera, my little security video on Facebook. It's funny. Walking out with four firemen in their little shiny little uniform suits. Oops. Anyway, I know his last name. Look at looking. That's all I know because it was on his back. 'Cause, I had to watch him walk away, so I saw it on that back. He needs an award for being super nice, super hot. Oh my goodness. Said walked in and he's like, "It's a jungle in here because I have so many plants." And, mm, anyway, welcome to the jungle. Thanks, Trucker. Thanks. Uh, I'm sure he's married. He's probably. I didn't see any evidence of a ring though, because I was looking. I was looking. He's probably too young for me anyway. I mean, you know, well, I know he is, but I do wish I knew how old he was. Oh, an angel wing begonia. I don't have one of those. I have a um one of the polka dot ones. Yeah, I don't have an angel wing. That's cool. I love plants. Well, obviously, I mean, even they noticed that right off. I managed to keep them alive somehow. Most of them. I'll just remind this lady that JP's going to prison. It's like they don't want to look at us or something. It's so weird. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what I have then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a polka dotted one, yes. But they are kind of shaped like that angel wing, aren't they? Never really thought about it. Yeah, yeah. So far, I'm keeping it alive. Most of them I have. Trying to think. I got a couple last year. I got a couple of really good ones at Costco. I forget what it's. That Ring of Fire, uh, something another. I can't think. And then a Constellation Monstera, I think. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of different things. A Lime True, that sounds nice. So, well, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hear you. Show these people my sign, my green sign that says I love plants too, Kathleen. I'm showing the sign that says JP. JP, the loser, abuser, is going to prison. We need our honk for justice sign. We're going to start using the honk for justice signs because when I was at a Save Our Children rally last weekend, somebody had just from my let's remind Mona. Well, she didn't get to see it, but um they had we somebody had one of the other people had honk for justice and the horn. Oh my gosh, people were blowing the horns. It was crazy. And Murphy's police rode by and didn't say anything. Oh yeah, the Swiss cheese, those are neat. Oh, true. Yeah, it's cool. J.P. Miller is an alleged sexual predator. The choose the part. God is not pleased. I'm sure he's not. I doubt he's real happy with y'all. Justice for Mica! Okay, I got my hump for justice. Sorry. Should walk his house. They're a little cuckoo over here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Bear with me, y'all. So that's pretty standard for me, but you know. Justice for Micah Francis! You're in a cult! So Dylan put his little camera up. It's really doing something, I guess. Wish the wind would blow. Well, it is blowing. Wish it would blow it over. Oh, Lordy. I should have brought some. Okay, I'm trying to get situated. I'm real sorry. Sorry. I always complain about how uneven it is. It is, but it's also the way I have this thing set up. Okay, it's a little better, I guess. It's been a little warm. It was warm a couple days ago. I'm glad it's overcast out here today. I was not just not in the mood for the heat. The humidity hasn't hit us yet, because that's the worst part. It's the humidity. It's bad. We definitely need rain or drought. We definitely are in a drought. It's terrible. Slow down, lady. Good gravy. I don't know where she's going, but she is in a hurry. Oh, now, oh, okay. Honking. See my sign. Honk for justice. Honk for justice. They think going to prison. I like green to stand out. They might start our trash pickup. Litter trash is everywhere. It looks like it looks it goes off like I guarantee you because they have to chip in. Yeah, they would it could have stopped right at this point. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's such a blessing to this community. That's right. I think everything right there rains so bad. So, jeez Louise, how did they get all these new cars? Yeah, everybody's got new cars. That is crazy. That's that crazy. People driving in here. So she's been with all the people. It's been hot. Oh, I saw your thing, Debbie. I just now saw it. I'm a little slow here. Bunch of apple trees and 2 huge vegetable gardens. Sounds good. I'm not. I don't know that I could keep. I don't know that I could do vegetables. I think I would end up getting like upset with myself for not being able to keep the vegetables going. I might be a little too hard on myself with vegetables. I don't know. They went around back, didn't they? Oh, they didn't. Okay, I can't wait to see who this is. Let's see who it is in the new car. Yet another new car. It's crazy. Get it. Okay, see, that's right. Oh, well, there you go. That's the way to do it. Get your husband to do it. I don't have one of those. I guess I don't need a honk for justice if it's there. Yeah, they need to honk. They do. Yeah, that one, the traffic was stopped. I had that one showing earlier a minute ago. We'll be now. Oh, Lisa and Bob were. Oh, that's cool. Track right. Ooh, that is. I tell you, I know. Really, yeah. You got to watch your back out here and your sides and everything. But no, for real though, everything though, your toes, everything. You got to watch out here. We never know. Okay. That's cool, Trucker. Surprised I didn't hear him, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw him bringing that out whenever I. Who figured it out? Dylan. He did. He came out. I saw him out of the corner of my eye putting it out. Yeah.
Who's going with him?
Yeah, we want to know who's going with JP to prison. I believe it's going to happen. I believe we're going to have some accomplices. He didn't even know how to spell his name on those civil on the lawsuit. So they had, I think that's when they dropped it. You can't put the wrong name spelling. You can tell that wasn't Dylan who filled those forms. I can't even spell his own name. That's because he didn't do it because JP did it for him. The lawsuits, this last name was spelled wrong. Dylan's was. And they just were handing out lawsuits back January of last year. Lawsuits and restraining orders. And they end up dropping all those. He had like 33 lawsuits out. Yeah. Well, there's Tony. Yeah. I think his cellmate will fancy him. Yeah, I don't. I kind of feel sorry for a cellmate. I don't even know what a cellmate may have done, and I kind of feel like that's double punishment for the other inmate. But mm, I think they may bunk them like in bunk beds. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works.
Sure, you plug your caster in when you get in there. Justice for Mica! You support an alleged sexual predator! Justice for Christina! Cult! Misery Church is a cult!
Plug your pastor in. I like that. Plug him in. Plug him in. Takes 2 hours to charge his ankle monitor. Underspill. That's a honey bun underspill. We know that JP's going to have, his commissary money, so he might be bribing some other inmates. I don't know if his roommate, his cellmate might fancy JP. So I feel sorry for the student inmate. Actually, can you imagine having to live around? I don't think so.
He may not even stay in South Carolina.
All right.
I love Miss Jack's people, so I got nosy.
Oh,
Oh no, this is the hiding over here. Yeah, I about fell in the ditch. Y'all don't forget to call your lawmakers. Let them know you support Mica's law. We have your links. You can get in touch with them. See who your representatives are. Look, we all chuckles and laughs. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. You'll be laughing when it comes to your family. Bill S.702, coercive control, aka Mica's law. I feel the purple. What'd he say? Sir? Mica's law 207. Call your representative. 702. Because I would stand for your mama, your daughter, your sister, your cousin. I would stand for you if you were abused. Yes, amen. I lived it. Would what? I'm sorry? I lived it. I will stand to protect anybody. Come on. Who's right? Now who can't hear who? He's on the phone. Who you calling? Say her name! Mica Francis! 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 What I say? Keep saying it. What I feel. Keep saying it. Said it. No, keep saying it. Say her name! Mica Francis! Say her name! Mica Francis!
What'd you do while I was gone?
Who knows? We're about and that red truck guy over there starting running his mouth.
Oh, really?
Yelling, I can't hear you. Where's your megaphone?
Oh, really?
Yell louder.
Oh my gosh.
One.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I'm Garden Spain.
Red truck guy.
So, yeah, it's been fully protest.
And that's what we're doing.
Here's the issue. I can hear you yelling
Mm-hmm.
before I even got here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my God.
This is a protest.
I know, but
All the other
Protest.
officers have said we can do what we're doing.
We're just using our mouths. We're not using our megaphones.
Yep.
We're allowed to.
But all the other officers told us.
Yep.
We're just going by what officers have told us.
here's the thing.
Always giving us a hard time.
Incoming, baby. Be careful.
There.
But we've been doing this show for 2 years.
I know.
2 years.
I'm not knocking it, but if it's loud and it's causing a problem,
It's a
It's
protest.
not caught. They're
It's a
standing
protest.
outside the door.
They're standing. They
Yelling
can
at
go
us.
inside.
also hear you yelling before I even pulled up here.
We
I
got
don't
it on
believe
our
that.
eyes.
Sorry.
Yelling back at us. All we were talking about was the South Carolina coercive control bill because we just went to Columbia Wednesday.
They don't care about
with
that.
the Senate
They don't
in
care about that.
support of it.
Track it.
And we just said contact your senator, your representative.
I'm not knocking.
And he goes
worry
to
about it.
yelling, "Where's your megaphone? I can't hear you. Louder."
Well, there's always 3 sides to the story, okay? So there's gonna be your side,
And we got it on film.
side,
Well, we got
and then
cameras.
it's gonna be somewhere in
And we got it
We
on
got
film.
cameras.
That's why
Mhm.
I'm talking to y'all. We'll talk to them. We're gonna talk to figure out kind of.
Look at their camera. If you don't want to look at ours, look at theirs. They got one.
So we just started chanting Mica Francis, say her name after
We've been doing it for 2 years.
to drown them out.
Seriously.
Because he,
Yep.
one of our fellow protesters just had him in court. And I
I
think that's where it came from.
think I'm going to get
He,
asked for a supervisor.
the same guy that was yelling at
That's all I'm saying.
He's an instigator and he lies under oath.
when he was arrested,
I know my
he put in the comments, one of our fellow protesters he said he wasn't scared of any cameras, any training orders, and he put her address in the chat, and she just read the that. And start up. It's the first time we don't fuss, we don't.
No, we're gonna still talk.
We just exercise our rights, and we stay within the law.
2 years we've been doing this.
Right, so.
Almost.
I don't know. It's my first time.
Yeah.
Even one of the guys came out here with the papers from his the captain, supervisor, whatever, and said as long as we abide by that, we were fine, and that's exactly what we did. Cause he was yelling, "Where's your megaphone? I can't hear you." I said, "Doesn't have it."
I wasn't here for that.
Mhm.
So I got to figure out. That's why I came and talked
Right.
to y'all. Figure out what y'all side of this is.
Right.
And then
And that's why we have cameras out here.
Yeah. She's live and I'm live.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not for our protection.
Mhm.
operate this camera.
Right, exactly. Thank you, sir.
He ain't gonna tell us we can't yell. He's not going to. There ain't no freaking way. This is as peaceful as it gets.
He was trying to get Melissa to do it.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, he was trying to get me to get my
Right.
megaphone. Yeah, he was. And we haven't said anything about their music playing on their speaker. They're not supposed to have that either, but we don't say anything.
Exactly.
So,
We dropped it to keep the peace.
uh-huh.
The last 2 Sundays, you could hear them speakers. I was like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
go right ahead.
I tell you. I was like, what happened? When I went to the bathroom and came back out, I'm like, what'd Gina do? I'm just kidding. I hate I missed it.
He said, "I can't hear you. Where's your megaphone?" Because they'd already called the cops because he was being too loud.
Oh, I know. I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing this for almost 2 years. We can't, I mean, we yell. I mean, there's compromise. I don't have my megaphone. And then he did say this was first time, of course, but yeah, I don't know.
Go away. They won't stop.
We're not gonna stop now. That's just ridiculous.
I can't tell.
They're up here.
Micah!
Oh, there's the guy in the blue shirt. Is that the guy? Is that Joshua?
Allie was
Oh
trying to
yeah, that's Joshua. He's the one. He's not in jail
That's
this
the one that
Sunday.
went to jail for rape, right?
Yep.
And he put out his
And asked somebody if they wanted to take a turn.
Yeah. He
Put
got
out
a
his
really
address.
He's got a very long.
that 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Was she 15?
Yep, that's what he did. He sure did.
Check his record.
Oh, I made sure I told his church he goes to about all that. I sent all that to him.
Gina.
How do you go live on the TikTok?
How you go live on the TikTok?
I don't know, but
don't care about
just watch.
Justice for Micah!
Justice for Michael!
Justice for Micah!
Justice for Michael!
Justice for Micah!
Justice for Michael!
Justice for Micah!
They're
Justice!
losing. See, they try everything they can because they're losers. Look, he didn't even come back over and say anything to us because he knows he can't. He can't tell us we can't yell. I mean, we're not using the megaphone. I'm not using my megaphone to remind them.
Gonna bully me?
No, we're
Ain't gonna bully me.
it ain't happening.
No, we good, Melissa. You take care of that baby. We are good.
We're fine.
We spoke respect to the officer.
At least they're not sitting out here. Oh, he went around back. He's probably maybe the pastor wants to talk to him. Because the cop went around back.
Can't get him in my phone.
Huh?
Camera. Melissa, I'm scooting in front of you real quick.
The officer,
Big
cop
out
went
here.
around back.
Who is that? Just so.
I don't know. They need to be turned. Everybody that goes back there needs to be turned in too.
Who was that? Just come right here. So
I don't know. Craziness. Probably to talk to the cult leader. That's probably why he went back there. That's what I was thinking. He probably went back there to, because that didn't work. He didn't get his way, so he had to go talk to the leader.
For the cult leader.
To the cult leader. There's the guy that flipped us off last week. It was last week or 2 weeks ago. He flipped us off. The guy that sorry, I'm not paying attention. Where am I? Where is he? Okay. Don't flip us off this week, sir. That's not nice. You really should consider fasting, flipping people off.
I prayed for your healing. As Mica said, you can't put a price on peace. Micah 6:8.
Oh my goodness. That's right. They need to be doing that parody. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
God bless you.
That's what he did. That's what he did a couple weeks ago. We get flipped off a lot out here, actually. But I got the little clip of it. Actually, YouTube clipped it for me. Wasn't that nice? I tried to zoom in and all that, but yeah. I ran around the back. Calm as casual. We're trying. See, back in November when JP had his life or death situation that he talked about, he said he could to fast. You could fast cussing, watching TV, of course, food, because that's what you do. I mean, oh Lord, I tell you. Yeah. Can't put a price on peace. That's what Micah said. I got some little our shirts say that. Says you can't put a price for peace. Ones with her picture on it. We had made for the tree and bench dedication. Be careful, there's a pedophile that lives right there.
Going into the hair place. That he lives.
Lives right there.
Going into the hair place.
Yeah. JP has 2 rape cases against him. They were 15 and 16.
My head really hurts right now.
Are we stalking? We're not stalking. We're protesting an alleged sexual predator.
Right, Matthew.
You guys, just FYI, just so you know and think about this.
Right.
Notice how few cars are in this lot now. And that's what they're going to keep calling the cops.
Yeah,
and they're going to keep.
Well, they haven't been coming out here. Yeah. They haven't been coming out here and sitting like they were.
He did say
Lieutenant.
after we stood our ground, he did say, "This is my first time out."
Yeah, he did say that. And it's like, well, that's what you need to acknowledge.
Right.
That's what I said.
And that's why they need to be versed.
Yeah, they don't.
Be trained or something.
Yes.
They're not trained in anything out here.
They all were.
They're terrible.
Training, and that's not how the law works.
Right. There's been no bells,
no
no
nothing.
megaphone.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And he
today.
yelled.
He's the
When
one starting.
Gina has said, contact your senators about the Micah's law. And I said, yeah, of course, the patrol. I said, we got the link. If you need to know who your representatives are, you can look them up. And he's like, I can't hear you. Where's your megaphone? I said, I don't have one. Really?
I didn't bring one.
He wanted us to bring.
Yeah, he
out.
wanted me to bring it out. Here it is. No, I ain't gonna have that. Ain't happening.
He was trying to do trap. We ain't stupid.
Do y'all have that on video where he asked what to do?
She should. I went to.
Yeah, he said
It's there somewhere in here somewhere.
after we stood our ground. Not in a ugly way.
You can Google John Paul JP Miller.
After we did.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You can Google him and find out all kinds of interesting information.
We've not seen it.
This is a protest, Justice for Mica protest, because Mica was found in Lumber River State Park in April 27th, 2024, 2 years ago almost. And we know that she did not do that to herself. The gun was found 100 feet from her body in the water. And she kept detailed journals of her abuse from this pastor of this church.
But it's like their place. We just didn't say anything.
And she turned him into her attorney, Regina Ward, before she died. So
We're saying anything.
Yep.
Not
Micah Francis.
Popo over everything.
We want everybody to know about Micah.
They do.
Nancy Grace talked about it. There's a Netflix special that's going to be happening, documentary.
I urge all of y'all.
They're running a little late.
Check the laws in this state. See, you gotta follow the law.
Mica Francis Miller. Yep.
You don't start from zero.
This is sleep. Oh, bless his heart.
Miss Blues.
Justice for Mica!
Justice for Mica!
You can't shut us up. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. JP Miller's going to prison. You're in a call.
Who said?
All that
It is
stuff. All that stuff.
married.
Huh?
Let's see.
I know. I hadn't seen you in a while. I've been right here.
Of course, how it leads up to the next time.
Yeah, I understand that.
And he said when it happened to his local. Y'all don't have,
Gosh.
and y'all want to push for it or let us know. I'll give y'all stuff. We'll do whatever. So let it to that.
It's
So nice. It's ugly. Thank you.
what?
Right, and Sally. Allowed. So he could see it. I had a porch and started another loud.
I just have like a little patio on the back of the.
Yeah, see that might. Yeah. I don't have any way to really keep my plants covered out there.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris from Australia. Yay. Sandra's got this sign that says JP's going to prison. On the side, other side it says JP the loser abused Mica. There it is. See? Hello, John. Hello. John, Chris, whatever, John T. Chris, whatever.
That's not me.
What's going on here? Come back over here.
Calls my speaker.
All right. We got the coverage over here, don't we? When is JP going to court? That is a good question. It'll be June. Probably I'm going to go out on a limb and say June 12th is when they'll say he's going to have his pretrial thing. So probably on the 3rd week in June. And I hope it's June because I don't know if I'll be able to handle it out here past June. It's just too hot. So I don't know. So hopefully it's June. I don't know. I don't know how he can show his face anywhere. I think that's why he went to Broadway at the beach a couple of weeks ago to try to blend in. But somebody recognized him and put a video and everything on TikTok. I don't even have TikTok, but I saw that somehow or another. I don't know how I saw that. Anyway.
He's gonna be recognized anywhere.
He's recognized everywhere he goes, I'm pretty sure.
It's not in a good place.
Okay, hey. Jamie. If you Google Mica Francis Miller, she was found in Lumber River State Park. Why they wave like they like us and hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, whatever.
But see, the difference is I love you.
Yeah, it's different. We don't have hate in our hearts.
Yes,
We're not full of hate. We're out here for Mica. She was found on April 27th, 2024 in Lumber River State Park, and we know that she did not do that to herself. Wow, he was back there a long time. He was back there a while, wasn't he? That officer. Let's see if he stops. Yup, he's stopping. I bet you. Let's see. Please don't stop. Oh well, he's here. Here he comes again. I'll tell you more about Mike in a minute. The gun was found 100 feet from her body, so we know she didn't do that to herself. She left that day. She got dressed to go to work. Oh no, here's another cop. Oh gosh, what's happening? What is going on? See what's happening. Meanwhile, I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
That way I walk anytime I cross the road, I hold myself. Any camera, that includes.
Oops, sorry.
I'm just looking for specifically, there was one of y'all that walked basically this line straight up to about where that bar sign is. Held that, maybe it was this sign. Sitting on in front of, there's a camera right underneath the bar sign.
You know, I mean, I do pull that sign up.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
All right. Regardless,
I'm not
so
stand.
That's me.
Oh, they always. What do you?
oh, they look
So you were back there talking to him for a long time, I guess.
I talked to you. I talked to you. Why are
Yeah.
you? Why are you?
I'm not making it anything. I'm just making a statement. I'm just making a statement. No, I'm not making it weird, sir. Nope, I am not.
That is actually well, they do not want y'all on the church's property. That
Church's property. It's not church's property.
you did that.
We're gonna have to.
So
Can we like to see it? I would too.
I didn't see you go over there and hold it.
we're not gonna do anything like this, okay? They are not with that's thank you very much. Okay. So this is the Lori County Public Center. See where we're at. Okay, see the little flag bar covering that long skinny square piece? That's the church's property. Okay? What I've been told all the other businesses as well, do not want y'all on their property there. That property line is basically where you can see the change of the asphalt. Okay? So for trying to get all about a day. Okay? All of y'all are considered trespass from the church's property. Okay? So if you
All
step
considered.
church's property,
We're all considered trespass. He said.
trespassing after notice.
I know I'm on it.
Please do not do that. Okay? That is all I am asking.
Yes.
Any of y'all set foot church's property. Okay?
Don't do that.
Where you guys are at on this side of the road, you are fine. You are exercising your First Amendment right. That is your right. Okay? If you step foot onto their property, you're allowed to be on. Therefore, that is a trespass.
On this side of the,
It's really not even their property. That's the whole thing.
he's all facing traffic.
Parking lot.
So, technically speaking, you cannot be a pedestrian in the roadway either. Okay?
So where's the
So,
people who are pedestrians on this side, so it's not legally against us. That's what I. Because when they're not behind us, it makes me nervous, so I do like to see who's
yeah,
coming.
you are supposed to walk facing traffic. Correct. But if you are walking on this side of the roadway and you step foot on their property, okay, I just showed you where this property line is.
Mhm.
I told you a good measure of line, which is where the asphalt paint, right? Because this asphalt is maintained by the person who owns the road. That asphalt is maintained by their property.
You weren't on the
All
property.
y'all that you were trespassing that property.
She wasn't. She wasn't on the property either. She held the sign up in front of it from the other side.
They. It was great. So, sir, y'all have already been notified.
Stay off this side of the line and then
Yeah.
it's that
I'm very
it's
sure.
10 times easier if
They did not want me.
all your stuff, there's
They-
active space on that side to walk, there's more space, then there's no confusion. That's the easiest way. So the clarification is nobody on this side on their property. So
Okay.
if you want to do
We don't really walk on this. We really don't walk on this side.
There.
Very rarely does somebody walk over here
that's
down all the way. Very rarely.
And I was like, I mean, I get, I'm not arguing. So I'm just saying. You're crazy for all those.
Lawyer won't touch this. We already.
Because before as long as I don't touch that door, right? That is
It's just, it's the color of their uniforms is great. I don't know what you mean, but
I
it is a public right of way. They can't say that. We've been told so many different things. It's ridiculous.
thank you.
They're just trying to pacify John Paul Miller. They all have his phone number in their phones. Not all of them, but several of them do. For real, they really do. This guy's trying to say I'm making it weird. He rolled his eyes when they said Sandra's name.
Hey.
But he said, "You Sandra," and he rolled his eyes. That's why I said something. That's why. And then I said, "He's back there talking to JP," and then he went all, whatever. These people, stupid. Oh, they don't know the laws. They really don't. I've been told so many different things out here. It's ridiculous.
So, and it wasn't even a whole spot. It was standing with on property and the police officer had to stop when I see. So, yeah, if I'm careful not to even let my toe cross the white line. So if I'm saying that I could be.
Listen, I'm just trying to explain.
Had accidentally stepped over the line. I was never.
And like find that weird gray area, right? Technically speaking,
I'm really not doing.
So when
You don't go up on this side though.
when you make
right, just like technically fine, technically.
So everything is up this at all. You take your body back, plant something in front of their camera on the property that's also.
I don't think you did that, Sandra. You held it up from over here on this side.
Even if I didn't do it this Sunday, I've done it before. When was I? But I
Here, let's make good sense how to get this.
Trying to elicit
Just
one
nitpicking.
Fine and well, as long as you're on the right side of the line.
What else?
But if you're literally like 14.
Then he was trying to say we can't even yell. What a joke, man. It's his first time out here.
There's a line, and you guys both here on both sides.
No, it is. It is public property.
Fine and well,
Total great line. That's just gonna slip off.
you guys can do something for that.
I'm pretty y'all don't want that.
I wish we could have our own. We're very fortunate that we're allowed, that Rick owns this premier sound that lets us out here because JP really harassed this guy terribly. And then JP also used my name and harassed them again online, saying that we were going to get sued for yelling at the old ladies or something like that. But he used my name to threaten this business, the hair salon. And then they even made up an email address with my last name. It's terrible. But he rolled his eyes when he said, "Are you Sandra?" That's why I said something. I said, "Oh, he's back there talking to JP." And then he got his attitude with me. Yeah. It is ridiculous.
Every time I fall,
So that's my record now. I'm gonna case. It my chart is what was it? Something like
Anything it's just ridiculous.
It's delicious.
Well, nothing's happened much.
People always make their own assumptions.
I didn't take the property girl. Only animal that got hurt was their.
All right.
No, I didn't see anybody walk. Did you walk down this front line? You didn't.
Actually saw what they said.
No, they definitely did not. Not this week. Not this week. Definitely not this week. Yeah, this guy's a jackass. He's not nice.
I'm argumentative for asking to walk down.
Yeah.
Said
They wanted to see the video, but they wouldn't let us. Because this is the one we made it.
Yeah, don't
This is the
get parking. But when you're right,
this is the officer that we made him go show us.
even if
And then we found out that they lied and showed him a picture from previous weeks. They lied.
we didn't go.
They lied. So that's why, and this is the same officer, and he got real mad. when he realized, when we asked, and then when he realized, he was even more mad. So that's right.
Very good line, because it's something you can see a distinct difference in, right? Lighter gray, you can see what was been laid by state management. I have to look it up. But I do know that if it's the darker color, I could assume based off of what that is. That's what I'm saying for this. And technically speaking, I could be wrong. Yeah.
I've been trespassed at Mercy Church.
Yeah, it's true. Right. And he actually, the cop was actually trying to say we couldn't even say anything. We couldn't even yell. That's hilarious.
And even that, those are incidents that could be.
And in the parking lot. Huh?
Stop. I don't know how long it was off over there when I said you're lucky.
Hey, everybody. I don't know.
And I don't get it. Just that being said, though.
Well, I got the whole thing. I just don't know.
biggest thing that I find hard, and this is literally just all you can take for its worth. You don't have to listen to me at all in this aspect. If you want to play it the most safe you can, it's that thing.
Yeah, I don't know that we're even walking over.
Yeah, but what
If
is it?
y'all don't even get a slight concern, slight whatever it is about it, you don't.
We don't really walk on this side.
Right? I know technically you're supposed to face traffic, but that being said, it is so much harder. I know it is. If you're trespassing on their property, over here. So
Say if we walked up and down there right now, you just gave us permission, but what about
I'm not
the
giving you
next?
permission. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, if the next
giant
officer come
event.
out, would they give us a ticket? Cause we're.
Yeah, they swerve at us, and that's okay though. It's okay if they swerve at us.
Just telling you what I can tell you is that it is a lot harder for you to be considered trespassing if you are way over there.
Exactly.
Joe,
Technically speaking, if you're
Joe,
in the
you
ditch,
can't stand there, dude.
right,
I'm
like,
just kidding.
people are
He says you can't.
safer for
I'm
us.
just kidding. I just say it.
No.
That's what he says.
Not true, right? Not that is for sure. Right? But
I don't know. They don't want us in the road at all, but I don't care. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, y'all. It's everything blowing around, and
no, you can't.
yeah, this is
Ditch
Horry County finest.
physically.
The ones, these are the main ones that would not help Mica out, these people. Horry County. And this guy's a jerk. He's come out before. Yeah, it doesn't do it. He did give him a card. He did give John out a card, I believe.
I've already checked all that.
He's been here
I
before.
had to do all that back in. That's what Josh was. That's what that. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, it's on top of the table.
Yeah. I've talked to Regina about this.
So one of several things, right? Big part.
So we were thinking about it. Here, go for that. So John, I got it. I got it on. So,
Yeah. Those two ladies right. They wouldn't help Mike at all. But they sure didn't mind helping JP.
my right to walk facing traffic on the left hand side of the road because the state or county one owns. Actually, they own 74 feet back. But we do legally have the right to walk this side of
Mhm.
that line. Go up
Yeah, you gotta be able to walk.
way to the end across them.
They turn out.
I'm not disputing you, I'm just saying. And I'm sure Horry County's no different.
It is. That's right here where he's standing. So he's saying that we can. They don't even know what they're even talking about half the time. Sorry. Great sometimes.
That's why we knew we could walk them. And every time.
See, he's trying to say we can't. We
try.
can. Oh god.
And you're not. But we're not following our. Matter of fact, I told me. One of them hit the road, I thought. But over off the road, onto the grass area. On her, I actually stopped yelling at her. I thought it was
This truck to go over here.
middle of the lake.
And
What she would do. Over the spot line.
yeah, talking about cuckoo bird swerving at us and all this stuff, and the Horry County won't help us. They won't help us. Yep, distracting us from protesting. Exactly, Debbie. You're exactly right. 350. 350. What? Pass Bill 702. Yes, pass Bill 702. They probably didn't like the sign that says JP's going to prison because she was out there. She was out there with that sign too, and the one that says JP abused Mica. So this cult can't handle the truth. They don't like it. Guy's a major jerk.
Knew what happened to the vibe. Came over here to talk and said.
That guy.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I'm going to my corner because I've said the F word way too much.
You did?
Sorry. For any of it, y'all made it.
Oh, this cult will drive you to cuss out here.
Going on TikTok.
But we don't hate this people. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Why am I saying it like that? She's trying to say where I am. So I just reiterated, yeah, I'm on YouTube. And she just said that on her live. Oh, Lord.
Justice for Mica!
Yep. Points don't work.
Justice for
But he was back. He was back there talking to JP for a long time. Did you hear what happened with the conversation between me and that officer? Because he rolled his eyes. He said,
Justice for Mica!
oh, he did. I spent the same amount of time talking to you, but I mean, it's just stupid. Making it weird. Because I'm like, when he rolled his eyes, I'm like, come on now. Making it weird.
I would narrate that stuff. You roll your eyes, are you having a bad day?
Yeah.
So that it picks up on the other.
Oh, yeah.
Pass Bill 702! It was written just for you!
Yeah. Hey, Robin. Hey. We made it. You missed the excitement. Just kidding. I mean, not really excitement, but the cops giving us a hard time. So they haven't been out here in a minute. But that Joshua Hughes, the rapist, was trying to cause problems. He's like 24 years old and already been charged with rape and everything else. All kinds of stuff. He's a terrible menace to society. The red truck guy.
It makes sense.
But
Because churches have to do that. I think they have to, if they don't to keep their like success, they have to tell how many attended churches on Sunday and stuff like that to keep it from one. And he can't justify justice for Mica, and he can't justify that kind of thing.
Sandra, I don't, you didn't even do that today. You did? Oh.
Said planted right in hot like that.
I thought you were here and did it. You went over there and did it. Oh, you did it. Well, the time that you were standing by me,
So that's
and you
not
were
nice.
standing by me,
Yeah, all the way to the
that you just held it out from the road.
she just means a lot, not
Or not, that's not.
crazy. When you get on your I want to get
It's crazy.
walking through.
They just want us distracted for they just want us distracted. It's just distractions. They haven't had any excitement out here in a minute. They don't have the cops sitting here anymore. Because I wrote to the lieutenant, I emailed him asking why they're wasting tax dollars when there's 3 of us here and somebody called in and said it was 6 to 8 people fighting in front of Mercy Church. There was already an officer sitting here. So he drove around and then another officer came because I guess he went to look for the so-called fight. That's like a month and a half ago, I guess. But anywho, there was just 3 of us here. And we were just, 6 to 8 people fighting in front of Mercy Church. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, Jam. I don't know, Jamie, whatever. I'm just don't mind. I can't see half the time, read, whatever. Yes, they did that. Josh Hughes, red truck guy, not this red truck, the one that parks in the back, fell asleep, the one that plays in the band. He was out here saying, "Where's your megaphone? I can't hear you," and all this and that. And so they called the police. They don't like it here when I say they're in a cult and supporting sexual predator. They don't like that either. We got new signs.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
If y'all heard me
People don't have
say
any
bad
donuts.
words, I'm so sorry.
They weren't here, so don't tell on yourself. We weren't here yet.
We did not have donuts, and y'all, I said things I shouldn't have said. God forgive me. I will discuss that with the Lord. But if y'all heard me fly the F word or the bastard word or anything else I've said, I truly am sorry. But I'm pissed, and I
It's
start
okay.
crying, and when I know I'm crying because I'm mad, I need to walk away.
I know. And then
Because when you ask a cop for certain direction so that you are abiding by the laws, and he effing walks away from you and doesn't answer your question.
because he don't know the answer.
No, because he done probably did some.
He probably did. He was behind the building for a long time.
10 minutes.
Too long.
And I hear David Axelrod likes to get involved in these civil y'all, I can't even
Lawsuits, whatever, civil things.
all right.
Yes, I know. That's what I said too. That he's false or calls. It's ridiculous. He's getting his 350. He got his 350 back there. When I saw him roll his eye, when it's what Sandra, are you Sandra? And kind of like rolled his eyes. I was like, come on now. So he's back there telling us talking about all of us. And, I don't know. Stupid. Stupid. And we put up with this. Meanwhile, you got people on TikTok saying that we're not really justice for Mike out here. If I hear another person say that, I'd like for them to come say that to our faces. I won't say their names, but I could. Saying that protesters aren't even really justice for Micah. Yeah. Go F yourself. Anybody else says that.
Just let it fly. I've
Mhm,
already
I know.
said it enough for all of us.
So why do you put
Yeah, we could do that. We could FOIA it. We could do. I'm gonna figure out how to do the FOIAs because Beth Brady was supposed to do that one for me and I never got it, which is kind of irritating. But we need to do. We need to do some FOIAs.
FOIAs, and
Yeah.
I want the
Yeah.
no, but
We'll figure it out. I don't know. Turn it off. You think?
seems like
Yeah.
it's like
Just crazy. It's crazy.
the head next
Oh,
I need a sign.
yeah. Get the honk for justice
Yeah.
thing.
I'm about to close up.
bring it back like
I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go get some signs. I'll be right back, y'all.
they want to call the police because we're exercising our rights and we're walking on the front side of the road. So, we were here standing behind him. All those vehicles out here to the behind him. Off of that big stone. And oh God. Over and over and over. What was done for her? Nothing. Nothing was done for Mike. But you want to call on protesters out here standing for her justice. And we're not breaking the law.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Amen. Whatever. I know it's got an arm.
Yeah. So I hope y'all don't support those people on TikTok that say we aren't really true justice for Micah. I've seen some comments on somebody else's channel. It's very disappointing. See those comments? Oh, I think I need to call one of them out. Hold on, let me go get my phone to read it to you. Yes. I don't even have TikTok, but so many people need be called out for their nasty behavior. And this is the one I saw on YouTube.
She's in heaven. Why?
Let me see here.
I get it. Law enforcement and all the things.
Let's see here.
Their hands are tied. That's why we're fighting for new laws.
Let's see here.
We're being
Trying to find the original one that I messaged her about after seeing her comment on YouTube. Let's see here, this nasty girl. Let's see. Yeah. This Constance Hollingsworth Kirby on a channel said something about makes me says, where are they when Micah was being groomed as a child for years? Where were they? Talking about Abel and Angelita. She actually said Abel and Angelita. Well, Abel wasn't around then. Definitely not. I said if they would have been parents when Micah was 13 and up, maybe she would still be here. If they wouldn't have just let it happen because he was a rich pastor, Micah would still be here. That's what this Constance Hollingsworth Kirby said. Then I saw another one. I asked her about it too. She's a real lovely person, I tell you what. What a nasty, nasty person. And she's not justice for Micah. If you start saying stuff like that, even about Micah's family, you're not justice for Micah. You're not. Then she said, talking about Abby, just under Abby, the video of Abby reading the stuff, Abigail, Micah's sister, say, God bless her. She's the only one in the family busting tail doing anything for Micah or the Micah law. Breaks my heart. Blah, 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 blah. What a nasty, nasty person she is. And I'm calling her out and I don't care. I try not to bring too much drama. There's a lot more I could say. A lot. But that right there, you're not justice for Micah. You're not. And just so you know, Angelita wanted to go to Columbia on Wednesday, but she couldn't. Her health is very bad. Most people probably wouldn't feel too good if they had lost their daughter, but she has other health problems, a lot of things. I talked to her on Thursday. This was the day after, and she told me that she had had a seizure that morning. So you don't know what people are going through. You don't know people's health. You don't know what people are going through. So just shut up. There's no need to be a mean girl. Some of these people are jealous. Jealous demons is what it is. Read my last post. I'd like to call out a whole bunch of other people. And I'm so glad I don't have TikTok. That is nothing but vile nastiness on TikTok. They're not going to come say it to our faces. They're just going to hide behind their screens, the things that they say. Show up out here. See if you can do it better. Yeah. I know. There are so many nasty ones. I've heard about them. I mean, even Tree makes racist and homophobic comments, and people are out there supporting her. I don't care if she's had her own share of domestic violence, or I don't, a lot of people have. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Well, smash. Thank you. We're out here fighting against this. This is demonic. Mercy Church. This is not a good church. This is a cult. It really is. They preach hate in there. He won't even post his sermons on there anymore because we would analyze them, clip them, and stuff. Thank you, White Heaven Angel. Thank you, Patricia. I think that if the protesters wouldn't be here, this would have blown over in 2 weeks, like JP had hoped for. Thank you. Thank you, Hope Smash. Thank you. We're doing God's work for them, not them. That's right. They're not fighting for justice. You're right. Not. I mean, we're out here. They traveled to Columbia. I was supposed to go to Columbia. Got up at 4 a.m., talked to the person I was supposed to ride with. That was my fault for thinking that she could drive there, I guess. 5:17 a.m., I'm calling her, asking where she is. She'd overslept. She had told me she was only 5 minutes from my house. Apparently, that was incorrect. I don't know. Finally, I had to call her. She said she left her phone at home, which was not the case because she wouldn't have been able to answer her phone. Anywho, long story short, we got on the road. She was going 55 and a 35. Thought I was going to die. A car pulled out in front of us. She blew on the horn so long, the man stopped in the middle of the road. Like I thought we were going to be shot or something. It was terrible. And then we got on 501 and she almost sideswiped a car. So I told her to take me home. So that's why I wasn't there on Wednesday. I was very upset. So anyway, that was the craziest thing. And I've been in college, I was in a car accident and flipped 3 times going around a mountain. There was friends, we were 4 of us, and barely missed a telephone pole and flipped 3 times in somebody's yard, and I fractured my neck in 3 places, even though I didn't know it at the time. Found out later. It was pretty rough, but, so I'm just really, nervous and fast, some people's driving. Yeah. I left out some of the details that are even crazier, but that was bad enough. I mean, so I stayed at home to stay alive. I knew we wouldn't have arrived in Columbia alive. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my gosh, I was told, yeah, okay. Anywho. Oh, at least I'm laughing about it right now. Oh. Mm. But yeah, I would not have. Yeah, that was. At least I'm laughing about it at the moment. She didn't show up here to protest. I'm glad because I just couldn't deal with it today. It wasn't funny, and I don't want to hear anybody her laughing about it. I'll get over it, but just not quite yet. I'm over it. I mean, shit happens, but still, at the same time, come on now, Woo!
I think it lasted 2 years.
I don't have a good view over here. Yeah. I almost died twice before 6:15 a.m.
News flash, Mr. Miller.
Not even,
Get the to the floor.
but I try to get there.
It-
Oh Lord. I didn't even sleep, but I got up at 4 trying to get ready, and oh my goodness. And I can't go back to sleep because I have a brain injury. I can't even sleep as it is. My brain doesn't shut down to sleep. I have to force it. So to stop. Lovely, lovely brain injury for 17 years. So, ooh. Sun's coming out. It's getting hot now.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
You okay over there? God bless all.
It was born.
Time I think about what he said.
Oh, about the trash? Yeah. Yeah. JP referred to one of the posters I had out there at the Mexican restaurant says trash. He said he told the Mexican restaurant told him he could pick it up, thought it was trash.
Daddy.
And then his dad got charged with receiving stolen goods posters that I put out.
No,
He got away with it.
Daddy got arrested.
And then I don't know when I'll see him in court. They postponed it
Yeah, the judge
indefinitely.
wouldn't arrest you
So,
for stealing.
I mean, he admitted it.
Cents.
He admitted it.
Where's that
Said
money?
he could put them back.
Who paying who?
It's just too much.
Common sense.
This parking lot is paved. It's nuts the way they got this thing going on.
I pay attention. They're gonna arrest that.
Yeah. Receiving stolen goods. Receiving stolen goods.
Stealing from it. Where did he get it from?
I know, it's
Where did he
crazy. They just fell down into the back of his truck, the black truck, because he returned him in the black truck
get it from?
that JP was driving. He just fell in there.
He's supposed to trade.
They just probably dropped.
Well,
They probably dropped from the heavens into the back of the truck. That's what it was.
Trace.
They
Who
just,
stole
yeah, they just dropped down. He doesn't know how he got in there. Somebody else must have done it.
them?
And they didn't even talk to him in person. He wouldn't answer the door, so they called him. Like they wouldn't even talk to him about stealing stuff in person. They just talked on the phone to him about it. They all have his phone number. I mean, I've seen him at literally like, I'll call him and then could try to call. But that day at the restaurant, the Mexican restaurant, when that jerk cop tried to say I drove by his house that day. I didn't drive by his house that whole year. But I didn't, just because I showed that he had that truck. I had a picture of it, but I didn't take the pictures. Anywho, he was a jerk. And he was put on no trespass, but he still called the restaurant. He didn't get in trouble for that either. On Thanksgiving morning, he's harassing those little ladies down there that can barely speak English. Because when I walked in the night before on the Wednesday for Thanksgiving, he said he knew I was in there. He was watching me from somewhere, I assume Starbucks. He knew I was in there, that he brings his 50 church members in there on Sundays, which is a lie. Plus, they don't have 50 church members, but there's no space for 50 people. So you could tell that they'd never been in there. But just saying he knew I was in there. And in the background, I was saying, "You're a liar, JP, you're a liar." Because anyway, she understood English. She knew what he was saying. She was telling me, she was repeating what he said. But that, anyway. No, it's not against the law. No, if I did it every day and they knew it was me, that, like, of course, I mean, I could be going to see somebody on that street. I mean, there is, I do know somebody in that neighborhood, but I don't go there. But if it, continued on, but I don't do that. I did drive by on March the 7th on Micah's birthday, and he was in his garage. He saw me. I did do that. I'll admit to that. I don't care. I was going to go say hey to somebody else, and I just drove down his street. Yeah, that's it. But he saw me, and I had justice for Micah written on the side. But I don't do that anymore. That's the last time I'll go into his neighborhood this year. I just had to do it that day because we just had the tree dedication and all that. So it worked out. Hello, perfectly broken to me. Good to see ya. Oh, we need my signs. Justice. It's slack back here. Long for justice. Let's see. Where I was I video. I still see this. Oh, it's still open. Yeah, I need to go. Mhm. Yeah. The judges Ooh. I got the all night. Did y'all listen to the interview with Gina? Talking about JP's trial whenever that happens. It was good. Make sure you watch it. I think most people heard about it, but she said a lot of good stuff. Stop. He might be on his best behavior. I don't know. He likes having someone drive him to church if it was important. But he might, because the judge said that if he as much as jaywalks, he's going to jail. That was impressive. Were you impressed? Narcissistic people have a lot of speeding tickets and stop running stop signs, just like JP. He gets them all the time, but he gets out of them for one of his attorneys. Glad you thought it was very informative. I'm so glad we did it, and when we did, because of the continuance, it all worked out so good due to all the voluminous new discovery. We haven't seen Susie actually drive, but I think it's a gray SUV type thing, but I don't know. I haven't ever seen her. We haven't seen her drive in a while because she gets shuttled in because they're special. Oh, Home for Justice. There we go. Well, I mean, if they call it in before they know who he is, I don't know how that works, but I'm not gonna worry about it. He probably is. I don't know.
Fight.
Gina saw his brother Patrick the other day, and or she saw somebody that looked like JP. She took a picture and found it and the address and everything, and it's his brother Patrick. Just thought I'd share that with you. Gotta be careful because Colt listens to my videos. I probably shouldn't say that, but thought that was kind of interesting. But we can find out information. They know about all of us. So why can't we, find out info on them? They do background checks on us. Heck, he found me 3 months after I moved into my new house for that restraining order that he ended up dropping. Mm. All right, justice for Mica. Dude, what are they doing? I don't know what these people are doing. I think he is, Robin. That tries to say under the radar, but yeah. I like to know where all these lunatics live. I know where some of them live. Heck, I lived right next. I was Christy Best's neighbor for a while. That's why somebody drove by recording. I happened to glance over at my door because I had the glass door open, and I saw this guy recording as he drove by. I'm like, what? What the heck? And then when I went to go to the church baptisms, on the beach, I'd only been gone. I just left. Well, I just got there. It took me like 15 minutes. Some girl showed up and parked in my driveway, so I couldn't see what kind of car. Rang my doorbell, opened the glass door, knocked on the door, rang my doorbell. My dog was going crazy. Had a sign that says, "Do not knock or ring doorbell." She just stood there. She did not care. She knew where she was. It's an intimidation thing. But back in October 2024. Just never know about these people. But I didn't know she lived there until after a month after I moved away. But now I know. Now I know exactly where she is. Here comes Dylan. They're leaving. They're leaving.
You.
So, here's this. I'll show you. There's Dylan coming to get his camera. Oh, you really did something today, Dylan. You really did. So impressive. Gotta call the cops. You're losing. J.P. Miller is going to prison. Your favorite alleged sexual predator's going to prison. You're in a cult. Sorry, I just want to see these jokers.
See you next Sunday. I'm glad you didn't trip over the charger cord and break your neck. That would have been a damn terrible thing.
All right, they come.
That would have been damn terrible.
I think that's it. I think that's what got everybody started. I think my green sign says JP's going to prison, got him started. That's just my. They don't like the truth. They don't. They really don't like the truth. I like having her face out there. You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't. You definitely did not. Okay. I like being over here on this side. Everybody see. This is just a little one, but it's effective. You can see her beautiful face. Beautiful Mica. And then I have this one on the back. My wife is dead. Let's not talk about it. Keep giving to the church. Isn't that the truth? Thanks, Robin. These people are crazy. Roger wrong! You support alleged sexual predator. You go down there, ma'am. Show me your sign. JP's going to prison. Fun fact, the abuser loser. Going to prison. Show the backside, the other side. There we go. JP abused Mica, the loser. JP the loser. He called us losers with a sign. So I made sure I added that. Yeah, see, they don't like the truth. They can't handle the truth. Bless their hearts. So even this one's easy to hold. And I want them to see her face. I hope her face haunts him for the rest of his life. Fat bastard. I think it's cute, waving, blowing kisses. Call them names. I don't care. Yeah. It is a weird lot. Pinocchio nose to it. And his ears, his satanic little ears are bad enough. Oh, there goes old Joshua. I'm impressed. Were you impressed? That's cute, isn't it? Here comes the guy that took him to prison. He might take him to prison. He might be the one. He'll probably be JP's ride to the penitentiary. The one that took him to his arraignment. He has several vehicles, or 3. They can really afford all kinds of vehicles out here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you like the JP's going to prison sign. It's green. That's the first green one. I had to do that one yesterday. That was fun. It's a lot of therapy when you make these signs. It really is. It's therapy. Just got my simple sign with Mica's face. It's brand new. It's just wild. Here comes Tiny Tim. Where's his wife? The center wife. The one JP made to wear the sign that says center. That was Tiny Tim's wife. Wonder where she is. I swear that was her riding with that freaking pastor again, that fat pastor. Where is it? Where is what? Where's Mike? I'm showing them Micah's picture. She smiled. Cuckoo bird. I love it that they're going all the way down here. I love that part. I think that's Trisha before. I mean, Christy before. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. The sign. This sign. Have this sign. Somebody stay down here, but they get stuck down there, and it's great. But oh, that's right. The coward hasn't come out yet, though. Where's the coward? We gotta wait for the coward to come out. JP the coward. Of going to jail. Oh, the sign it says JP's going to jail. Gina's got it down there, so they they love that. Sandra just said, "Protect." It's not fun. Protect your children from the rapists at Mercy Church. Let's see here. Let's see here. Cowardly lion. I want me to spin around and get you sick. I'm sorry, but okay, let me go do better here. Sorry about that, y'all. I've never claimed to be, professional, but I'm trying my bestest. She thought whatever this is, she thought it was funny. She was smiling at me. You raised a predator! Congratulations, Sue Miller. Susan. The other Susie Miller. The main one. Oh, sorry. Wait for the coward. See. Mica's beautiful face. Like spin it around. That's what I need to do, huh? Oh, here comes Daddy Miller. He's not even supposed to be coming out right here. So it's not even supposed to be. You raised a predator, loser! Boyfriend in there? I couldn't tell if the boyfriend was in there this time. I was trying. Sometimes he's laying down, his boyfriend. Can't even go back to Pakistan for his ministry because he abused too many little boys. It's crazy. I can hear Sandra down there. I don't want to turn the camera back around there yet because I'm afraid I'll miss the coward. I can't even, if I was to go to one of these, like the grooming place to the right of the church, I'd have to have an appointment. I can't even, because they do have me on trespass a few weeks ago because I walked through to look at that joy sign. They were gone. They were already gone. And obviously they watched my live back because they don't have the cameras weren't watching. There's no way. And so they put me on trespass. And I didn't even stop. I just stood, I was like maybe 5 seconds just walking through and I stood back and they got me. So they really don't, they just do whatever JP wants. And yep. Predator raising predators. It's what they do usually. They won't really look over at us though. That's so weird. Like, why won't they look at my sign? I don't understand. Yeah, they're not too great. Waiting for the here come that's not that okay, that's not the coward. That's probably Trisha. That's another coward, but not the coward. That's not this is this is Trisha. JP doesn't care about you. Just wants your money. Okay. Comes Mona with her honorary doctorate from Wayne's college, quote unquote college. I love to tell this fact. When Wayne had Glory Lamb College in Florence back in the late 80s, these two women were attending there, and Wayne hit on their husbands, made a pass at their husbands, two of them. Crazy. They got run out of Florence. They still got connections there. For some reason, there's some of these people that really think that they're okay because they have churches. Like they just accept it. Don't even question it. It's really bizarre to me. I don't understand. Obviously, they don't have discernment. Like some of these people listening to people on YouTube and on TikTok, they don't have any discernment to what they're listening to, and just agree to these people filled with hate, saying ridiculous stuff. That's why Regina addressed them. And I'm not going to say any names. I could, but I mean, it's directed towards them. It's not directed towards any of the protesters, of course. Yeah, I don't know if anybody turned on them or not. I don't know. You know, JP makes so many promises, gaslights them, and they're not. Well, they just listen to his nonsense when he twists the scriptures to whatever way fits him. It will be interesting to see who else, any of his associates that may go down with him. There will be some. I'm pretty confident. I'll show Mike's beautiful face again. There it is. In case any cult members tuning in. That why didn't you support beautiful Mica? Why do you have to support the monster in the pulpit that just wants your money and preaches hate? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trisha has a very I've been saying that since day one. Trisha has a connection with JP. Sexual connection, I'm sure. Oh, good. Look forward to meeting her. Johnette's coming. Johnette's daughter's coming here to say hey. Yeah, Trisha knows exactly what happened to Mica. Several people do. Charles Randall, Wayne Miller, Susie. They all know. Mark Kaufman, I'm sure. JP's best friend and power of attorney, I'm sure. I'm sure they have I'm sure she's treated him real nice a few times, if you know what I mean. I mean, JP will sleep with homeless men, according to Micah. According to Micah. Allegedly, according to Micah. I have to say allegedly to cover my butt. Oh, yes. Logan. Logan Hardy. Mm-hmm. Boobs. Lord. Trisha does make some pretty bold fashion statements, doesn't she? She loves those boots. Mm. Yep. Yep. Logan. Made a pass at Mica in her own home. Oh, I do believe he was involved as well. No doubt. No doubt. I think he was probably the private investigator. Yeah. They owe like 90,000 in back taxes. No, 7 pyramids if I don't. That's no. Never heard that name. Ugh. Nope, she definitely didn't do this to herself. She knew it was gonna happen. There's a bullet in my head. It was JP. He's gonna stage it as a. You know what? Down try. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to see if I down try. I've never heard that. I've heard of Julio and the Saltines. They played at Mica's benefit concert, actually. A few of them did. I know, I gotta say, I need some fluids really bad. I've before when I protested in the heat, I'd have to go get IV fluids sometimes because I get too dehydrated. I'm not even supposed to be in the heat at all. So I really hope this is over in June because I don't know if I can make it past June out here. Because I'm not doing great. Just not feeling I'm not feeling good enough to anyway. Thank you. Thank you, Pyramid. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean I got issues. I got a whole subscription. Got a lot of stuff. But I'm here. I didn't see the coward leave yet. Oh, you're coming down tomorrow, Debbie. Cool. I know you're gonna stop by and see the memorial tree and bench over there at Market Common, Thunderbolt Park. I went there on Wednesday to take put the picture on YouTube. I've got that out there. I don't know if you saw it, but oh yeah, that's another thing. You know, I went out there. Somebody stole the sand dollar that was painted. It was white and it had painted in purple "Justice for Micah." Man, don't be stealing stuff from our memorial. Just go to the beachwear store, get your own sand dollars, make your own. You don't have to steal ours. We don't care if you take any mica ducks you see out there, but don't steal stuff that people's left. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. You can also go on Google. I did a Google review too. It's just a little short little Google review for it. I put some pictures and a video for people. So yeah. Oh, you're gonna be at the protest too. Yeah, well that makes sense. Cool. Yeah. If you go on do the Google review, it'll give you directions on how to get there. It's really easy to find. If you go in the entrance from the bypass, you'll have to go make a U-turn at the science and technology building thing and go back around. But if you come in the front entrance, you just go like you're gonna go out the back entrance, and it's over on the right. You'll see a big pond. It's got kayaks out there. It's so pretty out there. And I saw Miss Diana made a comment saying that she went out there on Wednesday and that she loved it. Said it was the trees thriving, the bench is lovely. She lives right next to Micah lived right next door in those apartments. And I didn't know that when I chose the place. I liked it because she was gonna be the first one in that area and it's by the pond. It just sounded like what she would like because she was really active over there in Market Common. But and when Miss Diana came to the dedication, she said she and Micah would walk over and feed the ducks. That's so sweet. Here comes the coward. No, is that him? Nope, that's not the coward this time. Sorry. I get all excited. It's just another coward, not the coward. But I'll be glad to give you some more directions and I look forward to meeting you, Debbie. Whew. It's hot. Sun was supposed to be more overcast today, but obviously sun came out and it's not very windy now. Not very breezy. Well, a little bit. Nothing crazy. Phew, so hot. I don't have my sunglasses on either. Sweating to the oldies over here. Woo. Yeah. Be nice. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Yeah, next week will be the 26th, the day before the anniversary, 2-year anniversary of her death on the 27th. Right? Yeah. But I don't know what we're going to be doing. We may be going over there to Thunderbolt Park. I'm not sure. We went over there a couple of weeks ago too. It was so nice. We had a picnic. I do miss my megaphone when I could. Predator alert, JP Miller's alleged sexual predator. That was so fun. I love doing that. Mm. Oh, well, thank you for being here, me. Do appreciate it. Appreciate your support and your kind comments that you leave. I do have quite a few. Here comes the coward now. Coward alert! Here comes the coward! Predator alert! Predator alert! I'm gonna hold my sign out. Coward! I see that car all over the place. That's his neighbor. He thinks he is just really something being shuttled in every week. And then we just watch him and he turns down next. This will turn into a subdivision down there, down yonder. Mm. I do appreciate all the kind comments that I get. I know some of y'all really do appreciate us being out here. And some people on freaking TikTok give us a hard time saying the protesters aren't really justice for Mica. Like, get your ass out here and come do this then. Come say that to our faces. You won't do it. That's the problem. It irritates me so bad. Irritates us all. And people just, oh yeah, backing her up, backing this, supporting this people that say that crap. And it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. Thanks. They really should come protest. Tree and Ann both. Come on, come protest. Put your money where your mouth is. And CJ talking crap saying that one of these main protesters, one of these protesters are out here working for JP. Kiss my white ass. And then he was asked about it and he wouldn't respond back. He wouldn't clarify any of that. He won't even say anything. So he just runs his mouth in a live talking about us, but he won't explain himself. Did you did you ruffle some feathers down there, you think? Did they like your signs?
I tried.
Yeah.
Flop around and
That's what my shirt said. I had a shirt. Those firefighters showed up, says fluff around and find out. My carbon monoxide tester was beeping, it wouldn't stop, and it did this before. They told me the next time to call them and they'll come remove it because I can't reach it. It's way too high up there. So I had to call them out about 11 o'clock last night. That was a lot of excitement for this old woman, especially because they were nice looking, and the one was so freaking friendly and nice. He asked me what I did for work and all that. So I told him, I said, I'm a protester out here. And of course, they'd heard about JP, of course. They did. They were listening to everything I said. So I'm gonna start playing with matches. Hopefully, I'll get to see him again. That's right, Vivian. Coming soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't like that sign. It's just a simple sign. They didn't like it. And the other side says what? What does the other side say? JP the loser abused Mica. That's right. Yep. Only losers are abusers.
That's the FBI. They got the proof.
Yeah, they got the proof. That's why he's been indicted on cyber stalking and lying to the FBI. I'm funny. Yeah. I really want to say how I feel, but I've said a little bit. There's a lot more I could say. She had her camera going. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm real tired. They ran the stop. They run the stop signs. They will do that. Cuckoo Bird tried to cut me off at the stop sign last year at some point. She literally cut me off. I guess she wanted me to run into her because I was about ready to. Oh, I was getting ready. If I would have pulled over, went left like I was supposed to, I would have. Okay, I'm right here, Tony.
I don't know, but I know he came here to live with his mom.
I'll come over yonder by you. Over yonder. It's not really over yonder when I'm right here, just talking. He probably does hurt animals too. You think JP hurts animals? Heard he doesn't like cats or geese.
Geese.
He did run over the geese. One of the goose Canadian geese. Yeah, he did. I've heard that.
With children in the car.
Micah, I guess, does have a dog.
Out of the way.
Well, I mean, if he'll run over a woman twice and make her hang on to the hood of his car for 1,000 feet, I'm sure he doesn't have a problem hurting an animal. But I do wonder where her dog is because I'm sure Puppy does.
They adopted
It
that was Chris's.
No, they didn't do that with Chris's dog either. They still have that dog. Because I was really happy to hear that they do have it. His kids do. Chris's dog. But I don't know about Michael's dog.
Protect your children from the alleged rapist at Mercy Church and their
Right.
friends and their boyfriend.
It's a wife swap situation.
Definitely a wife swap situation. Need some other signs that say honk for justice. Honk for justice, y'all. Honk. Why aren't you honking?
Justice for Mica!
I'm gonna go see what I tell. That's right. That officer said something about pointed to Sandra and said that we need to control her just because she's talking and using her mouth, and it's just ridiculous. It's free speech. It's just ridiculous. Using her voice. Of course she's using her mouth, using her voice. They don't like it. I thought I was gonna go back into the ditch. I'm all right. I'm safe. Yeah, I try not to think about our dog, to be totally honest with you, because I've wondered. 'Cause we know he did bad things to it one time, so it makes me wonder. I hope somebody's got it.
Step across the line.
But nobody. I don't even remember who he is.
Be scared. We're not
Recording.
gonna hurt you. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. You're okay. You're safe. Anyway,
Stupid.
Use
Hey,
protection.
Sandra, you're good people.
Don't
Yes,
want no
Vivian's good people. Vivian's extra good people. No, he had never been here before. That cop had never been here before, Patricia. No, he was the other one. The other one did look very similar, and he's the one that gave me a hard time because I stalled in the road, like we were down here, and he didn't even want us walking across the street, and he had never been here before either. He was really power tripping at the end, like really bad. But this guy had never been here before. That's what he said. But he went back there and got his 350 from JP, probably more than likely, because he was back there for a long time. But he does look very similar, you know, large, thinking they're in charge. Yeah.
justice for Mica.
Yeah. But that other one, he's been here before, and they showed him a picture and tried to say it was that week, and that's not true. It wasn't. He didn't want to show it to us. We said, no, that wasn't this week. And so the church was lying. Imagine that. Can you even imagine them lying? Suzette's works the church said they let them park in front of their church. I mean, in front of their building and everything. And they're chummy with them. They talk to them and everything. I wouldn't. Oh, sorry, I'm spinning around. If you're gonna go to a groomer, I would go to this Market Common Grooming. She supports us. So we'll show Micah's beautiful face again. Just my wife is dead. Let's not talk about it. Keep giving to the church. Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, y'all, I guess that's really about it. And sure do appreciate you being here. We appreciate your support. We are fighting for justice. Don't believe the hate on TikTok. We're fighting for justice here. We're the reasons why JP has to sneak around in the back. He can't even come in the front door. If we weren't here, he'd be just doing his own thing like he does. But he knows people recognizes him out. I don't know if he thinks he's a celebrity, but we need to make him as uncomfortable as we possibly can. Right, justice for Micah. Okay, y'all, I think I'm about ready to get in the shade. That's right. He's just a scaredy cat. Scared of all of us over here with tripods, all two of us. with tripods and, you know, no makeup on and overweight white women. However you describe us, you describe us in all kinds of ways. Think it makes them feel better to try and insult us. But it's a pet insurance. I don't mean nothing. I mean, look at him. Anyway. Texas. Yep. Hmm. I thank you all for being here. And just gonna hit the happy trail now. Hope everybody has a fantastic week. Don't listen to the hate on TikTok and YouTube. Okay. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.